So hey guys, ఇప్పుడు మనం brother Vito ఉన్నాం. I mean actually I'm really so excited to meet him. I mean like he's one of the finest hip hop artists in India. I mean like the best అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. He's my favorite actually. So brother V,
Thank
nice
you,
to
bro.
meet you.
Thank you for that
So
intro.
I'm a big fan of you. So
Thank you.
how was Hyderabad?
Hyderabad was great, man. It's been such a long time since I came here, and the energy of the crowd was amazing. As usual, the food is amazing over here. So I had a very great experience in Hyderabad.
Okay, so you already tried Hyderabad biryani.
Of course, I mean, how can you come to Hyderabad and not try the biryani?
I'm like, did you try here at the hotel, man? No,
I've
man.
tried it. Like the places that were suggested by true biryani lovers.
Yes, exactly. Hyderabad has some specific places where you
Yeah.
have to eat the biryani. I'm
Absolutely.
like, if possible, I can take you sometime. You really want to come with me?
Hopefully.
Okay,
We'll see.
so do you have any relation with Hyderabad before?
I have come here mostly only for work, for shows and concerts. I've been here twice before this, and so this is my third time. But yeah, I think I've come here as a kid as well, like with my family and stuff, to fun
Okay.
see the Charminar and
Yes.
stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah, the biryani place I'm gonna
Yes,
suggest
yes,
you.
yes.
It's around
It's
that.
that side. Yeah.
Yeah, you must come here at the time of Ramzan actually.
Okay.
So next time I'll give you a call. Can I have your phone number? That's it.
Sure. My manager will deal with you for that.
Yeah. So how did you get into music? What was your background?
I got into music because I think I was in school around 9th, 10th, and I think probably like around 11th maybe. Like when everybody was choosing what to do with their lives next, like go engineering, medicine, commerce, all that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't see myself doing that. I want to do something different. I want to do something unique. I always thought I wanted to entertain people, be on a stage, hype the crowd up, talk to them. So I don't know. I was like, should I become an actor? Should I do this? Any of that? And I think I just started writing stuff, basically.
Okay.
Not music particularly. I started writing, and through writing, I discovered rap.
Okay.
And then I thought, getting into music through rap would be a great way to express my feelings. And that's how I got into music.
So how exactly do you describe your style of music?
My music is basically like hip hop mixed with Indian culture. It's like I grew up in India. So this is the sound of our people, the traditional folk sounds, Carnatic, Hindustani, and Kuttu music and all that. So I like to incorporate all those elements and mix it up with rap music so that my idea is to be able to tell the whole world the story of an Indian boy, an Indian person, but through rap. What would rap music sound like if it authentically came from India?
So you've had many hit songs. So what's your favorite project?
Um, I don't think I can choose one because anytime I make a song, I put in my heart and soul into it.
Can you name three? At
Uh,
least the top three?
I don't have a top three also. I'll be very honest. When I wrote let's say Atma Rama 10 years ago,
Yeah.
that was my favorite song then.
Yes.
And I put in my heart and soul to it. And now I put out Forever. Then I did Vainko. All these songs at that moment, I feel like is the best song that I've made. And then it's only till the next song. When the next song comes, I feel like, oh, that's the best song that I've made.
Actually, 4 years back, one of my friends suggested that there's a song called Atma Rama.
Right.
So it has got the best rap in India. I'm like, he's the best rapper. I'm like, I was not much into this hip hop culture and rapping.
Right.
So when I saw that, when I listened to your words and rapping, dude, this rapping is really good. I'm like, this is my kind of
It's the
thing.
vibe,
I'm like, I'm
yes.
really enjoying this kind of thing.
Right.
I'm like, my favorite songs of you were Vaishnav Janato,
Okay.
Atma Rama,
Right.
and Aigiri Nandini.
Right.
I'm like, I listen to it every day still.
That's so cool.
I can show you it in my YouTube history right
That's
now
super.
itself.
That's super.
So you've got so much response for the Aigiri Nandini
Yep.
because it's from proper Indian culture. I'm
Right,
like,
right.
even the other songs,
Right.
there are Indian references.
Correct.
But Aigiri Nandini, everyone knows it.
Correct.
So how was your experience with that song?
It was crazy. I actually originally came up with that idea back when I was in college. Me and my friends were just jamming to it. I was just singing the Aigiri Nandini Shloka, and my friend was just beatboxing. One other friend was playing drums with a pencil on the desk, and that idea just came about like that. Initially, it was funny to me because who raps? I mean, who puts shloka and rap music types?
Yes, exactly.
But then, I thought, okay, fine, this can be actually cool. If what I'm rapping about is a serious matter, I should make a joke out of it. But if I'm talking about a serious subject matter, like women empowerment and stuff, and in that aspect, in that sense, I think I agree. Nandini makes a lot of sense. And when both of those things got combined, I think everybody was able to relate to it, because even Indians, for people over here, it is the sound of our land. It's very connected. There's a lot of factors that make them want to relate to it. So I think that authenticity in the music and the rawness and the truthfulness in the music is what made everybody like it. Is what I feel.
So how do you think hip hop culture in India is doing?
It's doing great, man. I mean, when I first started rapping, there was no scene whatsoever. I was one of the first people to start rapping. We were the first people to have an underground scene and everything of that sort. Initially, we thought we'd just do this for fun because we can do it. I mean, just for as long as it's in college, then we'll all get jobs and move on. Someday we'll joke about it to our kids and be like, we could rap and stuff like that. But the fact that after so many years, now there is rap music in concerts, headlining acts, there's rap music in movies, there's rap music in advertisements. Everybody wants to consume rap now. It's blown up like crazy. It's almost as popular, if not more popular than film music right now. So it's crazy, and it's only going to keep growing right now.
So rapping and hip hop is not everyone's cup of tea. I'm like,
Right.
there are still a few people where they feel like आजकल there is no song without any rap or desi I'm like these kind
Right,
of
right.
sayings. I'm like people say that they are damaging the music,
Okay.
they're screwing it kind of
Okay.
thing. I'm like there are few people,
Right.
not everyone.
Right.
So what do you want to say to them?
I mean, I just feel like, just have an open mind. It's a genre of music. Maybe not everything is for everybody, but if you are open-hearted and open-minded and you want to accept new styles of music every day, probably you will learn a couple of things here and there. And music is made to be enjoyed. So rap music to me is for me is the best way to express myself, because I get to write so many lines, and I get to, it's very therapeutic for me. It's like therapy. Anything that I feel, anything that I'm emotional about, anything that I want to talk deeply about, I can write it down over this big of a lyric sheet, and I get to explore so many subject matters. So rap music for me is very personal, and I get to express a lot through it. So in a way, I think rap music works out for people like that want to express more than what they're getting.
Okay, so I want to make a statement. I really feel that you shouldn't get offended, because I feel like you are the Indian Eminem. I'm like,
Right.
after Eminem, you're the only person in India, I feel, this is my opinion,
Right.
so that who can rap it that much fast. I'm like,
Okay.
you can fumble the words, you
Right,
can roll
right,
out.
right.
I'm like, so you get this a lot?
I mean, yeah, people I think generally say that because, I mean, they mean it in a good way. I get it, because Eminem is a very successful and such a famous and such a good rapper. And if somebody feels that I'm doing good, and if they're comparing me to a legend like Eminem, then I'm grateful. I'm happy that people think that way. So I have no problems with that.
So I mean, everyone has their idol in the field.
Right.
Do you have a rapping god?
Yeah, there are a lot of people that I grew up listening to, that I studied and I learned from, and all old school rappers like Nas, Tupac, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G., all these people and my introduction to rap music actually originally was through Peta Rap,
Okay.
Which is A.R. Rahman sir's song from what is that movie? Kadalan.
Kadal.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a Tamil movie from 1994 or 95. And this is the first time I heard rap music in a movie. It was Tamil rap. And I was like, yo, what is this music? It's so cool. There's only rhythm to it. There's so much lyrics. It's so cool. And that was my favorite song for years. Every time it used to play on TV or radio, I used to listen to it start to end. And even till today, it's one of my favorite songs. So I think that was my introduction to rap. And then I discovered more English artists and everything.
So currently in the field of hip hop, I'm like, do you think in order for us to get exposure, I'm collabing with other famous artists or any other talented artist is the only way? I'm like, two talents get mixed and only then we can get a result, or even a single person can just try hard in the field and he can.
No,
get
you
on?
can. I mean, it really is all about the content, what music you're putting out. Collaborations are useful, they help. But if the content is not great, no matter how many people come, it's like two actors coming together sometimes,
Yeah.
and the movie can still flop if the content of the movie is not great.
Yeah.
Just because two stars or two big people are coming, it doesn't necessarily mean people will love it.
Yeah.
People are smart enough nowadays to know that the song is great, this movie is great, and I like it because of the story in it. And in that case, like, you know, it can be a solo movie, it can be a solo song, it can be a collaboration of sorts. It really is about the content, because content is king.
Yeah. So your career is going pretty well so far. I'm like, what are your future plans?
I have a lot of new music videos coming out. I'm probably going to be, like, you know, working on my debut album. But for now, like, you know, I have a lot of music videos, a lot of new singles coming out. All of them are going to be bangers, and y'all are going to like it. Yeah.
So if you are asked to like name top 5 hip hop artists in India,
Okay.
so who would you pick? You have to be genuinely honest, and this
Okay.
is a mandatory question.
Right, right, right.
No skipping.
I mean, a lot of people, see, for me, like, everybody who's contributing to rap music in India needs a shout out. But, like, you know, because sometimes if I take one guy's name and I don't take one guy's name, people will either feel bad or whatever. But cool, I'd rather, like, you know, give a shout out to, not, I wouldn't say, like, you know, my favorite rappers, because these guys are already famous, but I would rather like for these particular artists to not be so underrated and reach out to more audience. Like, there's Arivu in Tamil,
Okay.
and there is Pranav Chagati in, like,
Yeah,
over
Telugu
here.
person. Yeah,
Yes.
I really love him.
He's really cool. There's this guy called Ditto in
Yeah, I
Bangalore,
know him as well. Yeah.
a Kannada rapper.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's these guys called See Them Oath that played today
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
These guys are like the next crop of rappers, like, you know, after
Mm-hmm.
my generation, and these guys are all killing it.
Okay, so I'm like, even I do a little bit of rapping and all the things, but
Okay.
I don't wear this kind of outfits all the time.
Okay.
I'm like, do you think it's mandatory for a rapper, a hip hop artist to be funky and all the things? Yo, bro. Kind of
It's up to you. I mean, it's like, dressing is like how you want to express yourself again. Like, you know, it's like saying, why do some people wear shirt and trouser, but why do some people wear round necks and jeans? Why do some people wear joggers? Some people wear saris, some people wear chudidars, salwars. It's like, it's really about what you're comfortable in and what you want to express, how you want to express yourself. Sometimes your styling, you learn styling because you watch somebody, you looked at somebody and be like, oh, I want to dress up like that. It's so cool. So, like, for rappers generally, like, you know, since our idols are all other rappers, we want to look like them, we want to act like them sometimes.
Yeah.
Same way, like, you know, if like models, like, you know, for example, like, you know, they dress a certain way because that's their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I think it's about, like, what you're comfortable in.
Yeah. So you did a collab with Jord Indian,
Yes.
Wineco. That was a super duper hit. So
Thank you.
when are you going to do a Telugu fusion song?
Hopefully, man, very soon. Like, you know, I'm looking at, like, you know, people to collaborate with from here, because my Telugu is honestly very bad. I probably don't know Telugu at all.
I can tutor you if you would like.
Hopefully, please teach me something in Telugu. But make sure it's simple, because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to butcher the beautiful language of Telugu.
Yeah, Telugu is really a beautiful language. So let's start with the basic thing.
Yeah.
తెలుగు ప్రజలందరికీ
తెలుగు ప్రజలందరికీ
నా నమస్కారం.
నా నమస్కారం.
హా.
హా.
నేను
త్వరలోనే తెలుగులో
ఒక పాట చేస్తాను.
ఒక పాట చేస్తాను.
హా.
That means I will
I will
do a song soon
in
in
Telugu.
Telugu.
ఆ పాటలో సూర్య కూడా ఉంటాడు.
సూర్య కూడా ఉంటాడు.
Yes. I mean, like, did you understand the last part?
Yes, of course.
So I'm gonna be in the last song. I'm like, man,
Chalo, man.
it was really cool meeting you.
Thank you, man.
I'm
Likewise.
like, please come to Hyderabad frequently, do more shows.
100%.
And
Would love
like,
to.
everyone here in Hyderabad really know you.
Absolutely.
But I want you to like take this hip hop music, your style, even into the villages in Telugu states.
Absolutely. Would love to do that.
So,
the people
next-
are here in Hyderabad have been super, super nice and super kind to me. So
Yeah.
I would love to come back here, and it's always a beautiful feeling. It always makes me happy. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that's all for today, guys. ఎట్లా అంటే బృదవి సూపర్ డూపర్ ఐమ్ లైక్ హిస్ రియలీ గుడ్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ అనమాట. సో ఖచ్చితంగా తన వీడియోస్ చూడండి యూట్యూబ్లో. నేను కాంటాక్ట్ కొన్ని లింక్స్ మెన్షన్ చేస్తాను డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో. సో ప్లీజ్ డూ సపోర్ట్ బ్రదవి ఆల్ ద టైమ్. షవర్ ద లవ్ ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు స్టేట్స్ అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ. సో సీ యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో. టాటా, సీ యూ, బై.
see you.